The Justice Department has yet again failed another black person. Once again, I'm not surprised that the U.S. justice system has failed people who look like us and have our skin color. So Shanquella Robinson was the young lady who died when she went to vacation in Mexico, and she was presumably killed by her friend. Kind of funny how her friends came back alive and she was the only one that ended up dead. So according to this article here by WCNC North Carolina, Shanquella Robinson's case won't seek federal prosecution, DOJ says. U.S. attorneys investigators said they found no evidence to support filing federal charges in the death of Shanquella Robinson. Continuing with this, the family of Shanquella Robinson and their attorney said they are disappointed but not deterred Wednesday after federal officials declined to seek federal charges in the death of Shanquella Robinson. Sue Ann Robinson, the attorney for the family, who was not related to the woman, kind of funny how they have the last name, died under seemingly suspicious circumstances 6 months ago in Mexico. Slammed delays in what was said was a so-called investigation. Said the autopsy done in the United States was done after Shanquella Robinson's body had been ambled, I believe. I don't know what that means. Sue Robinson also said that reports from the second autopsy showed brain swelling. Brain swelling. Clearly that means that she had a blunt force trauma to the head. That doesn't happen out of the blue. For you to have brain swelling, you have had to have a blunt force trauma to the head. So somebody had to strike her in the head to cause that. But continuing with this article, blunt force trauma to the head, but also the cause of death was inconclusive. In an announcement earlier Wednesday, the U.S. Department of Justice said they met with Shanquella Robinson's family the same day to offer condolences and present the findings of the federal investigation into her death. Now listen, you can't do shit with condolences. Okay, she died. Somebody lost a daughter. Somebody lost a niece. Somebody lost a sister. Shanquella Robinson's mom lost a child. You can never bring that child back. So what the fuck your condolences gonna do with that? And the fact that you brought this news to her family saying, yeah, we can't do anything about it because for what? It happened outside of U.S. soil, but you guys are engaged back and forth with other U.S. outside of U.S. activity. Hell, what about the Brittany Griner situation? You guys were able to bring back Brittany Griner to U.S. Y'all exchanged some guy who's called the Merchant of Death to get her back. That happened in Russia. That's outside of U.S. soil. So why couldn't you do that same respect, that same effort in this situation? Why? Because Shanquella Robinson is not a big known name like Brittany Griner. She still deserved effort into finding who did this, and the people who did this need to face the highest consequences in the justice system that you guys have in place, which is bullshit now. But come on now, you see the hypocrisy, you see the double standard in that. In their announcement to the news media, the department said the investigation was priority for the prosecutors and the FBI, which was a fucking lie. Ensured a detailed and thorough investigation was done. There was no thorough investigation was done because it took them months. It took them months just to even look into it like that. And the fact that Shanquella Robinson's mom had to pay to get her daughter's body back from Mexico was also bullshit. They didn't take this into seriousness at all. So why the fuck are you feeding these lies to the media outlets, to her family? Y'all did not care about that young lady. Y'all did not care about that young lady's case. Stop lying to the family and the public, because y'all did not give a fuck. How long it took y'all to even look at that situation shows y'all didn't care. The family questions that narrative, as they should. We know that we have to carve our own path to justice, Sue Ann Robinson said, and we've been doing that from the very beginning. On Wednesday, Shanquella Robinson's family, along with their attorney, met with the reporters at Little Rock African Methodist Zion Church in Charlotte, referencing other investigations such as one of the ongoing the death of George Floyd. Sue Ann Robinson said that the justice may have been delayed, but they plan to continue seeking it. Just, again, I'm not surprised. If this was somebody who was white, if it was a big name, this would have been the first priority on the list. But the fact that, again, Shanquella Robinson does not get the justice that she deserves. Her friends killed her. There's no way around it. You go on vacation with your friends, the people that you trust, and you end up dead, and everybody else comes back fine and alive. Clearly, something is off about that. The friends had something to do with it, and the fact that the friends did not even report that to law enforcement, especially here once they got back, is another red flag. The fact that Shanquella's mom had to pay to get her daughter's body back from Mexico is beyond fucked up. And the fact that you saw a video of Shanquella Robinson, I don't know if it's old, but there's a video out there. It looks like they're in a hotel room where she's fighting one of her friends during their vacation. You mean to tell me that's not possible evidence of homicide? You can't use that in court? What is your excuse to not use that in court? Whoever was with her in that vacation, everybody line them all up. Who was that person in that video that she was fighting with? Why did she have brain swelling? Because she can't give herself brain swelling. Shanquella Robinson was not going to give herself brain swelling. So obviously somebody did that to her. How come y'all came back alive in one piece and she was the only one that came back dead? What happened on that trip that you guys are not telling us? It's fucking bullshit. And this is why black women have an outcry and say we are not protected, especially in the United States. Take away the whole dating in the 50-50s and men and women, blah, blah. This is this is somebody died. This is somebody who died. This is a homicide case. This is why black women say we are not protected in the United States. This is why black people say we are not protected in the United States, because of stuff like this happens. They just dismiss the case. Oh, not really dismiss it, but we won't pursue federal prosecution. But if it happened to anybody else, this would have been at the forefront of their urgency. It's crazy. Last but not least, the GOD said that the autopsy of Shanquella's body was conducted in Mecklenburg County, North Carolina, in coordination with her family. In the end, however, the GOC said available evidence did not support federal prosecution. The DOJ's decision, said Wednesday does not rule out the possibility of charges outside the federal level. I just hear a whole bunch of bullshit. So, like I said, U.S. Department of Justice does not give a damn about our skin color. It showed what they had to go through just to convict George Floyd's killer. Okay, Ahmaud Arbery. Hell, I talked about Pop Smoke, the fucking guy who shot Pop Smoke, the teenager. Only getting 4 years in juvie. On and on. Trayvon Martin. On and on and on. They don't give a damn about us. We are like cockroaches. We are like rodents in the United States. And the fact that we kill our own and we don't even face the full brunt, the full repercussions of a horrible act is even more disappointing. My thoughts and my prayers really go out to Shanquella Robinson. May she rest in peace. To the Shanquella Robinson family, because they're still grieving, hearing this awful decision. And hopefully that the attorney and the family continues to fight to get the justice that she profoundly deserves. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Do you agree or disagree with the DOJ decision? Hopefully you better disagree, because it's some fucking bullshit. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys later, man. Peace.